We had to wait a while to integrate him into the team, but Otto Graziani is a legit wonder kid, and he has saved our bacon already this season. I'm very excited to show him to you. Let's get back into Project Palermo. Welcome to Project Palermo. I am your old mate DP here in the DP Dome, and we have two pretty big matches for you. Today, we are at home to Monza, and then we have a Champions League match against a little club called Liverpool. They're coming to our place. That's very exciting. Also very exciting, this 3-3 draw, we were terrible. We've had the international break. We threw the team out. We rotated a little bit, but we were down 3-0 very late on. In the 83rd minute, we went down by a third goal. I was just furious, absolutely furious. Falcone, the goalkeeper, with a 6 match rating. We were staring down the barrel of an absolute disaster against our old mates, Cagliari, no less. And then Graziani decided, you know what? Nah, I'm not up for losing this one. So he scored in the 86th minute. He scored again in the 93rd minute. And then Ranocchia with an assist from Viti in the 96th minute. And we equalised for a 3-3 draw. It was epic. Kind of wish I'd shown you that one. And my phone's going off over there. Don't know what that's about. But the form's been a little bit ropey since you were last here. We also had a slight issue, which I just want to clarify for everybody. The match against Frosinone and the match against Fenerbahce that we showed last time, the game didn't save. And I had to exit out because I was streaming Deadpool FC over on Twitch. So I've had to replay those. It took me a bunch of goes to mirror the results, but we got back to a draw with Frosinone. It was 1-1 instead of 2-2. I think that's what happened last time. And then against Fenerbahce, we still came away with a win and probably wasn't as good as last time from what I can remember. But that's what happened. Then a 0-0 draw against Atalanta. A couple of friendlies. I threw in the Man City friendly because we could. It was interesting. It wasn't a full-strength Man City side. Wasn't very interesting at all. A match against the under-20s. Just an internal thing. And then the 3-3 draw against Cagliari. So our form's a little bit iffy heading into these two decent-sized games. And it has left us in 10th place on the table with 10 points from 8 matches played. Evandro's still not firing as a striker, which is very disappointing. And he's just asked for a new contract, wanted to be a star player. He's not scoring enough goals to be a star player. So I kind of nixed that, tried to bump him down to an important player, couldn't agree a deal. And I've since spoken to his agent to try and get back into negotiations and figure this thing out because it needs some attention. Falcone is also injured. He'll be back in full training tomorrow. Doesn't appear to have passed a fitness test. And I've dropped Evandro. He's going to start on the bench for today. And the gift, Sikane, that's what we're going with. Sikane, moving forward. Write it down. Is getting the nod up front. But Bergman, our backup goalkeeper, who is in on loan and isn't fantastic, is going to start in goal against Monza. He'll be fine. It's going to be fine. Maturo, Velukovic, Mercandali, and Ratnik start at the back. We're just rotating at the back a little bit to rest Gallo and Perozzi. Adopo and Segre get the nod in midfield just to get some game time into them. Abansky, Vasic, Macme on the right. Macme's been very disappointing. Might be too young. Common thread for me, really. And Sikane is in up front as discussed. Let's get into the match and hopefully kick the crap out of Monza, who, if I remember correctly, that's where Matteo Brenori went. Is he still knocking about the place? There he is, down on the bench for them, not getting the nod to start. And they've got Paul Warner, of course, Dimitri Nicolau, Ceccaroni, a whole bunch of Palermo alumni in this team. They're going to be looking to ruin our day, and we really don't want that to happen. We need to get a victory. We're just going to try and pump everybody up, get them keen and excited for this match. We are at home. Traditionally, we're pretty good in front of our home fans and we're getting good crowds. So we just need a result because we've been a little bit ordinary. The match speed is going crazy because I was zooming through the in-betweeny bits. So let me just get it to there and that should be about right. Apologies for that. And we need to deal with this and get it out of our final third if we can. That's just too slow for me. Let's bump it up a little bit more. That's better. Apologies. So unprofessional, get it together. Right, shooting from range, and that has gone over as usual. Warning shot across the bow. Now they're coming at us again. That was a good strong tackle inside. And that's another good challenge from Toro. We've reclaimed the ball, and now we need to build from the back and hopefully not turn it over. Vasic plays it in. Sakane was not aware, and that is a very disappointing goal to concede, given that we're in attacking position. Turn the ball over needlessly, and they've just fired in from the range. It's almost like we're not playing our first choice goalkeeper. It's fine. It's going to be fine. He needs to do better there, Bergman. That's poor. And poor from the defence, poor from Sakane. Come on, let's lift your game. I've berated them because that's unacceptable. And now we've got a mountain to climb. At home, against Monza, full of our rejects. What is going on? We'll encourage the lads. Big long throw from Monza there. Sorry, I was lost for words temporarily, trying to figure out what was going on. Segre plays it up to Macme. Has a run over to the right-hand side. Lays it back to Ratnik, who plays it forward to Macme. He's in. Tries to be cheeky and chip it over the keeper when he really should have played that ball centrally. And that's been a pretty common thread early on in the season, that the attack just breaks down with poor decision-making, which is going to happen with so many youngsters in the squad. But we need them to shape up. I know I haven't got Graziani on the field at the moment. We're saving him for Liverpool. But he'll come on in the second half for sure, based on Vasic's match rating, which is a 6.3 right now. Not ideal. Here's Wally. Lays it across to Segre. Back to Wally. Over to Mercandali. Keeping possession, and we've lost possession, and that's just silly. Just silly. What are you doing, Adopo? What is going on? Apologies for your ears, but that was infuriating. Goodness me. Terrible so far. Sort it out. Not happy with your defensive work. Not controlling the midfield. Not happy with your finishing. Sort your lives out. We're going to demand more from a bunch of these clowns. Bansky, get your act together. Who else? I'm not even paying attention to the game. I just want to yell at him. Bansky now. Inside. And just blazes over. Useless. That was useless. It does nothing for us. I'm just going to try something. I'll swap these two over. I push Vasic out wide, and he can play as an advanced playmaker out there. And then Bansky can play as an attacking mid in here. And just try to make something happen. Come on, we're 1-0 down. We've got to get back into this game. And this isn't the way to do it, by letting former Palermo player Warner just walk past us. Headed towards goal. It's almost changed the clock. I'm just trying to get to the 60th minute, and then we're going to change up the attacking third and bring on some firepower. Here's Graziani, so we're going to have a look at him. Vasic is coming off because he's been terrible. Segre is not having a great day, so Rannicki is going to come on, and that will do for now. We'll see if those changes have any sort of impact to our fortunes. Encourage the team. So far, nothing. So we're going to change Ratnik at the back and bring on Perozzi. And the gift is coming off, and we'll throw on Evandro. That's it. That's our lot. Every roll of the dice. We'll stop passing into space because that clearly isn't working. And I think we just have to go very attacking at this point and try to eke something out. But I'm not very pleased with how this game has gone. There's a touch from Graziani. So you've seen him do something. It's not his best work. A cheeky looking ball. It's bobbling around. Perozzi with a shot, and he's got the equaliser from range. Some good work in there, a bit of determination and a bit of aggro. And that's what we're after. We're just going to drop it back to attacking because Monza are likely to come up firing after this one. But Perozzi with the ball over, couldn't find his man. Mackley heads it back into the mixer. Ball spills loose. Nicolau, one of our rejects, heads it down to Perozzi, which was lovely. Old habits die hard, I guess. And Perozzi's just punished them. But we've equalised. Importantly, do we push for the winner? I think we do with 4 minutes to go because this is a game we should absolutely be winning. We're not going to. And that's not great heading into the match against Liverpool. Very disappointing. And I agree, not good enough. We should have won that match. Some individuals need smack in the face. You weren't at your best. Vasic, uh, you weren't good enough and your mistake cost us. Abansky, you weren't at your best. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. Hopefully, we do a bit better against Liverpool. We made it through to game day, and we'll just check in on Liverpool. This is a team that is third in the Premier League. They've still got Mo Salah knocking around the place, and he's the second top scorer in the Prem. They've got Darwin Núñez, Connor Bradley is doing well with assists. So this is going to be a disaster, but we're going to go and we're going to take our medicine. A good chance for us to have a look and see how we measure up. I'm dropping MacMe for this one. We'll have a look at the lineup now. So Falcone's back in goal. He's fit. So he's back in. Bergman. Gallo, Volukovic, Mercandali and Perozzi make up our back four, but I am just going to change these guys over and make them more defensive as inverted fullbacks because yikes. Bisold and Ranakia come back into the centre of midfield. Yudnov, Graziani and Sakane are all in. Sakane covering for MacMe on the right because, yep. And Evandro up front. So we don't really have a backup strike option on the bench. Chuana's still injured. Ulic can't play. Del Grosso's not registered. Perfect. Absolutely brilliant. Everyone who can play striker is on the pitch. One of them is going to have to play 90 minutes regardless. And we've only got 8 substitutes because of injuries. It's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. We're going to go and beat Liverpool 6-0. We're not. We're going to get destroyed. And yeah, we've got nothing to lose. There is no pressure on anybody tonight. We just need to do our best and see how we measure up against probably one of the best teams on the planet in this universe. I'm a little bit scared. And scared is good. Scared is healthy. Will keep us on our toes. Liverpool have got a corner very early and they're probably going to score. No, Walu sort of clears. There's Trent, and that's a goal for them. Darwin Núñez off a deflection. And let's just take the legs. There's no pressure here. It's fine. What we will do, though, is maybe come off an attacking mentality. I don't think that is the way to go today. Really, I think my plan is just to minimise the bleeding and try to contain as much damage as possible. We don't want to get absolutely smashed because we've not won in our last 5 competitive matches, which is a problem. It's going to hurt morale at some point if this continues on. So we just need to make sure we don't get absolutely decimated by Liverpool here. We've had a shot. They've had far more. We've got more of the ball, which is interesting. But, I mean, this is a game we're not expected to win. We're probably really not even expected to be competitive in. But if we can hold our own, 1-0, if you'd offered me that before kickoff, I absolutely would have taken it. Yeah, with the underdogs, go out there and give it your best. Because that's all we can do. Oh, goodness. I mean, I know this game hasn't been super exciting, but I'll take a boring one at this point. Let's go back to attacking. Let's just try it. Right, Liverpool have got the ball. We're keeping them penned in up here, which I like, but now they're looking to play forward. And we're still playing a very high line. Don't do anything stupid, Mercandali. He doesn't. This is good. Wally, over to Ranakia. We're holding the ball. I like it. Gallo, back inside. Funds Yordnov, looking for Evandro. No joy. And now they're just turning and looking to build from the back. They've got a nice little wedge shape back there. They're defending very well. And they're going to be really hard to break down because they're just quality. They're just better than us. That's the bottom line. Darwin on his own. Oh, that really should have been a Liverpool goal. We've come away with it. We want a free kick due to an offside. But yikes. Superb move from us, apparently. Can we see it? Seeing it would be awesome. At this point, 60 minutes gone, and Kane's picked up a knot. So, MacMe's going to come on. For him, Ranakia is frustrated, so I think we'll bring on Segre, who isn't nervous. And Evandro just hasn't had it today, which is a problem. Graziani can go up front. And we'll bring on Urbanski in the center just there. Just get some fresh legs. And try to create an opportunity if we can. We're still in the game, sort of. Yeah. No pressure, boys. No pressure at all. Everyone just chill. Yordanov's tired now. So he can come off. Vasic can come on for him. And... oh, geez, I don't know. Not really keen on taking off Valu, but he's got a yellow card. Mercandali maybe. We'll bring on Maturo and just swap those guys over. Try to shore things up a bit. That's all our changes with 15 minutes to go. We're going to have tired bodies, but so will Liverpool. And 10 minutes to go. Again, no pressure, lads. No pressure. I mean, some pressure to not do that. There is some to not look like absolute wallies. This guy's a problem. He's been all over us. I mean, that's just disappointing. Go 2-0 down. Let's go really attacking. Let's go at them. We're not going to get anything out of the game by sitting back and trying to be responsible. But someone really should have done something about this run. We had 3 defenders tracking the run. We've left him open. And, yeah, I mean, we've got to do better. Material. You're the fresh legs, mate. Not great. Not great at all. But again, this is Liverpool. We're not banking on results against Liverpool getting us through the league stage of the Champions League. Like, we don't budget for this game whatsoever. There's Graziani getting into an attacking position. But yeah, it's fruitless. And we've lost. We have lost. Far from pleased with that result. Some very disappointing performances. Might be time for a team meeting with the lack of wins that are occurring at the moment. Great. And now the gift is injured, which is not great. Okay, we need to turn this around. And one thing has become readily apparent. My experiment with youngsters is an abject failure. And I think in January, we're going striker shopping. We just have to. We will come back next time for a couple of big matches. Another couple of big matches, in fact. We will play... You know what? We'll just do the 2 Champions League games. We'll have a look at us versus Chelsea. We'll play these 2 offline, Juventus and Milan, and we'll come back for Olympiacos. That is the plan. And then we'll play Salzburg and Parma. So Champions League is pretty hard. If you want to help me feel better and not throw up all over my keyboard, you can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you check out all the videos that we've got. If this is your first time visiting the DP Dome, you can go all the way back to the start of Project Palermo and catch up. Highly recommend that you do. Lots of shorts you can check out on the channel. Also, some from Wizard of Oz, some from Project Palermo, some from Deadpool FC over on Twitch. But until next time, I shall see you next time. Say hi to your mum for me and be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught.